This is my friend Stan, and I've been teaching him a little bit about how to make cash from cars. And we're actually going to go pick up his first flip. This is Stan's first car. He's picking up. He's hooking up the tow dolly right now. You excited?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, Stan. We're gonna follow up on the 2004 Mitsubishi Endeavor. Okay. And so with the Mitsubishi Endeavor, how much did you end up selling the car for?
I ended up selling it for $1,000.
For $1,000.
$1,000.
Okay. And then you bought it for how much?
I bought it for $300.
$300, and you had a $50 towing bill, and you had a $40 battery bill.
Yes.
Okay. And then $10 in miscellaneous parts.
Yeah. So basically, I
400.
ended up spending $400.
You made $1,000.
And I made $1,000.
$1,000. So that's over 100% profit.
Yeah.
You know, just drive a car from point A to point B, clean it up a little bit, and make that money. It's probably very frustrating for you. I can understand.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see some of that money. Let's see what we got. Yeah, fan it out for us. There we go. That's what it's all about, folks. If you've never experienced it before, let me tell you, there's no bigger rush than flipping a car in just a few days for up to a 500% profit. And when you receive that first stack of cash in your hand, it changes everything. Because it's the moment you realize, if you can flip one car, you can flip 5 cars, 10 cars, even 100 cars without a problem. And all it takes is having my system in place to make it possible every single month on demand. Right now, as you watch this incredible video, you're going to learn how to become a master at buying and selling cars for huge profits. With the only program that doesn't require you to search for deals, but instead have highly motivated sellers coming to you, giving you the ability to pick the best deals and never lose money on a flip. Hi, my name's Ray, and I've been buying and selling cars for over 30 years. And when I look back, there's nothing more rewarding than my first flip. Over the years, I've taken buying and selling cars from a simple hobby to an explosive income-producing business that anyone can win at. And here's the best part. You don't need to have a background as a mechanic or a salesman. I've made buying and selling cars so easy that literally anyone can do it. Plus, when you use my proven techniques, it will eliminate the need to spend hours looking on Craigslist and classified ads for deals. As a matter of fact, you won't have to do any looking at all. When using my method, you'll have highly motivated sellers calling and begging you to buy their vehicles for pennies on the dollar, allowing you to never lose money on a flip. I've made a ton of money buying and selling vehicles. Along the way, I've also taught close friends and colleagues some of my strategies, helping them earn tons of extra money just in their spare time. I enjoy this feeling of helping others so much that now I've made it my mission to help 10,000 people just like you flip your first car to show you exactly how easy it is to get in the driver's seat of this extremely profitable business. How? Well, using my highly effective turnkey system, of course. Over the last 6 months, my colleagues and I have flipped over 75 cars. We've made money on every single transaction. Some of the cars we've even gotten for free. We put a couple $100 into some of these cars and made over a $2,000 profit. So in this course, I'm going to show you how to do the exact same thing over and over again without losing one penny. Just imagine what it'll be like to wake up with a new skill that could easily make you an additional $500 to $5,000 a month only in your spare time. Don't you think that you deserve that extra money? My guess is that you do, or you wouldn't have taken the time to watch this video right now. Just by taking a few minutes to explore this incredible opportunity tells me that you're ready and have what it takes to make huge profits from the car flipping business. The big question is, will you? The truth is, many people are motivated enough to earn extra income and deserve every bit of it. For most, it's just a lack of technical skill, direction, and most importantly, opportunity that holds them back, not their lack of ambition. That's what I love about the car flipping business. Anyone can do it. You can literally put this information in the hands of any motivated man or woman and have them making profitable flips in just a couple of weeks. It's truly that powerful. The fact is, the opportunities are everywhere, and there's no shortage of them at all. This is a skill set that you can instantly put to work, no matter where you live or what your background is. After you gain the knowledge of what to do, the rest becomes very easy. Now here's what I mean by easy. Using my system for buying and selling cars, the motivated sellers come to you at the very moment when they're willing to let their vehicles go for pennies on the dollar. Believe me, from my experience, it's very hard to lose money on a car that's worth $3,000 when you buy it for, say, $300. The profit margin is always there, even if you do end up paying for some small repairs. Also, when using my system, you don't waste time. After evaluating pictures and looking at potential value on the car, you will often tell the seller what your maximum offer could be before you even go look at the vehicle in person. This process gives you the advantage of knowing what offer will be accepted should you decide to buy it. If you don't like negotiating, this will be the single most important aspect of the car buying process. This allows you to skip any haggling with the seller and maintain full control over the car purchase without any pressure. For many, this pressure becomes too much to bear. Here's a perfect example of what I mean by this. A few years ago, my friend David invited me to his house for a barbecue. After a few drinks, he seemed very excited to show me his garage, so we went to take a look. When we arrived, sitting there in the garage was a 1999 Ford Explorer that he told me he purchased well under value and was on his way to making a minimum $500 profit. In a joking manner, he said he was sick of me having all the fun. He then went on to tell me that he had started buying and selling cars in his spare time, and he seemed to be doing pretty well at it. He was a salesman during the day, so he would do his buying and selling at night or on weekends. His routine was to search for vehicles on Craigslist and local publications, looking for deals that he felt were underpriced, and then go make offers on the cars. However, he was frustrated with this approach and ready to quit altogether. He wanted to know how I had been flipping cars successfully for all these years without getting burnt out. He was already sick of spending hours a day looking for deals and then going out to see them to make an offer just to have the seller refuse. It was obvious that he was ready to throw in the towel. You see, David was making the same mistake that most car flippers make and continue to make year after year. He was doing it the hard way. In reality, this classified ad Craigslist hustle is how just about every car flipper finds their deals, which can only mean one thing. You are going to be up against some heavy competition every single day. Plus, when you call someone that is selling their car, they will always get the upper hand on the negotiation because after all, you called them. I explained that he will never get the best deal or consistently get bottom line prices if he continues to do what everyone else is doing. In my experience, it just doesn't work. It was at that moment that I decided to share with him a secret that changed his car buying forever. I showed him how to get inbound calls from desperate sellers in just a few minutes a day instead of hours a day, searching for deals that may or may not be available on Craigslist or the local want ads. I also taught him how to pre-qualify the calls to ensure he makes the most amount of money in the least amount of time. I explained to him, without using my system for buying cars, I would have also quit years ago. My point is this: if my friend Dave, who is a master salesman, can get burnt out on negotiating prices with sellers that quickly, chances are anyone can. After that night, I would continue to give him advice from time to time as needed to help increase profits on his flips. We even started sending each other texts of our best deals, almost like a little game we played. I felt good to be helping a friend in the business. As time flew by, about 3 weeks had passed, and Dave invited me out to dinner. When I arrived, he had a big smile on his face and was excited to tell me about his latest flip. He told me that morning he got a call and purchased a 2009 Mini Cooper for only $1,000. It had a valve-covered gasket code, and the original owner tried to repair it himself but could not get the code to disappear. He then turned around and sold it to a mechanic in less than 4 hours and made a $2,500 profit in the same day. He was very happy to say this was literally the most profitable day in his life. As we sat there, he slid an envelope with $500 in it across the table and told me to take it. He said without my advice over the last few weeks, he would never have been able to receive the deals he had been getting. I refused the money, but I did let him buy dinner as a token of his appreciation. It was never my intention to profit from his success. However, as we sat there finishing our meal, we started discussing the idea of teaching principles of car flipping to others that also wanted to learn the process and make huge profits. After all, if it could take my friend Dave from being on the verge of quitting to experiencing his first $2,500 day in just a few short weeks, then why couldn't I teach anyone to do the same? Thinking of helping others succeed in the way that David did gave me a warm feeling and a new sense of energy. I had never realized how powerful my methods were until I saw that envelope slide across the table. It was at that very moment that I decided to make a program to simplify car flipping for anyone that wanted to learn the business and become a pro. I would imagine that if you're still watching this now, you understand that flipping cars is a way that you can generate big profits or extra money every month. You might have even pursued flipping cars to make money in the past. Maybe you experienced some success, and maybe you had little or no success. Or maybe you are having some success, but are looking for a way to increase profits and always come out on top with every flip. The good news for you is, regardless of your skill set now, I'm going to give you all the tools to become a car flipping guru. With the system I have created, you will learn to maximize profits, only buy the best deals, and make the most money on every flip without ever turning a screw. And the best part is, you can do this every month from anywhere in the country and make additional money on demand. However, this program is not for everyone. Before you invest even a minute more watching this video, it's important to understand a few things to make sure my system is right for you. Number one, this system is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Yes, it's true, this program is not intended to make you rich overnight. As a matter of fact, it may never make you rich in the true sense of the word. Most people that I know flip cars in their spare time as a way to make an additional $500 to $5,000 a month, easy money. However, if you get serious with car flipping and follow my system, make no mistake, the possibility to do this full-time certainly exists. Number two, I don't believe in hype. Many other programs you find on the subject of car flipping will be filled with hours and hours of unnecessary videos and useless content that won't get you paid. They will try to convince you that somehow you got a good deal because they fill up their courses with time-consuming content that keeps telling you the same things over and over. My system is the exact opposite. I have broken the entire process into easy-to-follow sections with real solid information that will give you the insight to make your first profitable flip in a couple of weeks or less. In this course, I break down everything you will need to know to make money fast. That's it. I make easy money in this business, and I'm going to show you how to make easy money in this business. It really is that simple. Plus, if you're not completely satisfied with my system, it's even backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you literally have no risk and everything to gain. Number three is, this system is not a simple set it and forget it program. Just like everything in life, you have to put forth some energy to see something in return. I will show you how to get inbound calls from desperate sellers. I will show you how to pre-qualify them and make sure you know how to make a good offer. I will show you what to look for when buying a car to get the most profit. I will even show you how to get the cheapest repairs. Basically, as you will find out, I'll show you everything. I've been doing this for 30 years, so believe me, I know all the shortcuts. In any given day, I don't work half as hard as most car flippers, and I typically make 2 to 5 times as much on every flip. However, in doing so, I still have to work at it. It's important to commit yourself before you invest your time and money in this system that you are ready to work the system. If you're prepared to do that, then this system is ready to work for you. If you're committed to taking the proper steps, there's nothing stopping you from achieving your first of many profitable flips within 1 week of getting started. Okay, so if you're not afraid to work the system and you're excited to cash in on your next profitable flip starting today, then it sounds like this program is right for you. So let's talk a little about the advantages that this program will immediately give you in your car buying market. Number one, you don't have to fight for the best deals. To me, standard Craigslist and classified ad approach to car buying just doesn't work well. I honestly don't know how anyone could sustain the process of constantly searching for deals and negotiating prices hours a day without getting burnt out in less than a few months. Even in the market I'm in, the more successful car flippers don't do this on their own. There just isn't enough time in a day. Many of them team up husband and wife combos where the wife will call around and search for deals. Then the husband will go out and buy the car. Sometimes even the kids will get involved in searching and buying of the cars. However, this approach is backwards and will never get the results that I get. In many cases, I end up selling my vehicles to these classified ad car flippers and still make a healthy profit. So you see, the advantage is having motivated sellers call you when they're ready to sell for well under market value, giving you plenty of room to make a deal. This is a serious advantage to my system. Number two, with my system, you don't have to work on cars yourself. Sure, you can save some money working on cars yourself, and sometimes what needs to be done to a vehicle is a simple job. However, I understand that most people either do not know how or have no desire to do their own repairs. In the following course, I will teach you how to find a reliable mechanic at a reasonable price that will be extremely happy to help you along. In most cases, this can be done right in the comfort of your own home. I rarely work on any cars that I buy, even though I know how to fix just about everything. The reason that I choose not to do the work on the cars myself is because I buy the cars with enough profit to account for any needed repairs. With the extra time this allows me, I enjoy either buying additional cars for profit or spending time with family and friends. With my system, you'll learn how to delegate the workload just like me, and also enjoy some free time for yourself. 3. And finally, you don't have to wait to profit big. When using my system, you won't have to wait weeks trying to sell a vehicle for a healthy profit. The reason I sell my vehicles so quickly is because I buy my vehicles cheap enough that I won't be under pressure to get top dollar price to make a nice profit. Like I said earlier, I often sell vehicles to other classified ad hunting car flippers that are happy to cash me out quickly. If you buy cars the way that I do, there's plenty of meat on the bone, so to speak. So any quick profit of $500 to $1,500 in a few days is good for me. You have to remember that to an experienced car flipper, there's no such thing as an emotional sale. We simply move them in quickly and cash them out even faster. The name of the game is speed, and I will teach you how to operate at the highest rate. Well, I hope I've piqued your interest, as I'm really looking forward to teaching you all my secrets to cashing out in the car flipping market. But the choice is yours. I've told you what I'll bring to the table from the very moment that you sign up for my course. Now it's time for you to decide whether to piggyback off of my years of experience straight to big profits or try to fight your way in like most do. However, if everything about taking the quickest path to making the most money in your spare time while doing something fun and easy sounds right to you, then you should get started right now. Also, remember my course comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee and will catapult you years ahead of the competition, so you have everything to gain. Even better, when you follow what I teach, you should make the money back from this course, and you should turn a profit on your very first flip. And you'll soon find out, it pays to know what you're doing. So what are you waiting for? All there's left to do now is press the sign up button below to start flipping like a professional. We'll see you in class.
Yes, my name's Sam. I called earlier. I got a 2005 Chrysler, just some checks. It does have a title. I just registered it yesterday, so the
You're
title's
still
in the mail.
here?
But I would like to get rid of it today, if possible. I lost one number, but here's another number in case. Please give me a call back. Good morning. My name is Alex Collin in reference to selling my 99 Volkswagen Beetle to you guys. If you could, just give me a call back. My number is... Thanks. Bye-bye.
You're still here?
Hi, my name is Asia. I'm trying to sell a 1999 Lincoln Town Car. I am the owner of the car. Please give me a call back and my car works perfectly. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mike. I have a 2003 Chrysler PT Cruiser I would like to get rid of. It has a bad water pump, but other than that, it's in good condition. I have the keys. I have expired registration. I misplaced my title during moving. I moved here from Florida. The car has good tires. There's no body damage. Air conditioner works. The only problem is the water pump and possibly the battery. But other than that, it's in good condition. It has approximately 130,000 miles. And I was trying to sell it here. Thank you.
What are you guys still doing here? I thought you signed up.
Hello, my name is Troy Arch. I was looking to get a quote on selling my car. It is a Volvo S70. If you could give me a call back, I much appreciate it. Thank you very much.